Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Lovecraft Country, season number 1, episode number 3, Holy Ghost. That was also directed by Daniel Sackheim. And in this episode here, months have gone by since Uncle George has passed away. He was killed by the wizard dude who tried to open up a portal to the Garden of Eden, and it failed. So you got Atticus at his aunt's house, his aunt Hippolyta, which is a Greek name, right? And who I think that name sounds so familiar. I gotta look it up, see what her name connected to. Hippolyta. That sounds like a Greek, some Greek person. I don't know who that is. It's something about it just bothers me. Every time I hear it, I keep thinking like, who is that? I know it's somebody. But anyway, he had his aunt's house with his cousin, and he's pretty much trying to make sure they're okay. He stayed there a little longer than he's supposed to. He's supposed to be going back home now. I'm not sure exactly what he does for a living, but he was talking to a lady later on that he's supposed to have been back to work, and he'd been gone over a month. So I think he's been going like 2 weeks, something like that. And he's been gone over a month now. So it's just like over like 2 months. So it's just, I don't think he has a job anymore. But we'll see what happens there. But he stayed with his aunt's house because of circumstances like that, trying to make sure she's okay. They get back into a rhythm. Yeah, they had little hiccups here and there. Like his little cousin still put up a place for her father, even though he's not coming, which was also very sad. And then you have his aunt Hippolyta. Even though she is appreciating what Atticus is doing, she knows at the same time he's lying to her. Because the story he told her about her husband dying, that's not adding up to her. She says, right. And she knows he's lying, but she just can't prove it, and she doesn't know how to go about it. So she's a little frustrated that he's there. And he started picking up on this like this, ooh, I think I overstayed my welcome. I got to go. So he ends up going over to Letty's house. See her. Letty all of a sudden got some money, and now she bought this huge, big house in a white neighborhood, and she's moving in all these black people, giving them a place to stay as a safe haven. But they're having some racial problems right now. The white people next door saying, no, darkies, not in this place, no. And he has some problems there too, because also they have the police on their side too. So whatever they do, the police act like it didn't happen in the first place. And so that's not only are they done with the racial tension on the outside of the house, they also got to deal with all the crap on the inside of the house because the house is haunted by ghosts. So yeah, oh man. And I like how the fact that she pretty much told Letty told Atticus what's going on. He's like, okay, I get it. What I gotta do to help get this situation straightened out. And you find out history about the house. You find out that a scientist there used to experiment on black people, and they die in that house. And the house is filled with not only the scientists, but also all the black people who are trapped there as well too because of him. And you see them dealing with all the racial tension on, like I said, on the outside, and all the ghost stuff on the inside as well. And so overall, this episode was just amazing. Seeing this whole ghost poltergeist situation, I already like that. So how it parallel what was going on and outside the house as well too. It's still messed up because the era that they live in and what's going on, that this stuff actually did happen. So like stuff like this actually did happen. And seeing the stuff they had to go through. But the thing is though, that's bad enough. And then I had to deal with the crap inside the house. You think that one place where you think you're feeling safe, that's attacking you too. But it's just too much. You also find out more about Letty and her, like, well, that she was a virgin. She was, until Atticus, they had sex. And it wasn't like the most romantic experience in the world. Because here's the thing. Atticus was planning on leaving. And so he didn't want to get attached. But you can tell he had feelings for Letty, and Letty had feelings for him. That's obvious. And so she did the typical thing that a lot of girls do. She got him jealous to make him admit the feelings that he has for her. Because the thing is though, he was like pulling away, and she was just, fine, you want to be with me? Then I'll just dance all sexy with this guy, and I'm gonna make sure you see it. And the best part, she was staring him dead in the face while she grinding on this other dude. Just, see this? This could have been you, but you wanted to be stupid. You could have been all over me, but I guess you didn't want this, so I guess I better go over here. So you got Atticus saying, chick. And then that they end up having sex this episode. It wasn't well, mind-blowing amazing, but it was a But either way, because the thing is though, she was bleeding, so he was thinking that it was her period and trying to make her feel better about herself. But actually, it was just because it was the first time ever, and so and there too. But you also find out exactly how she got the house in the first place, because Letty thinks she got the house from her mom, but she didn't. Turns out that Christina, the witch girl, who's the father of the guy who pretty much tried to use Atticus as the gateway to the Garden of Eden, she funded her the money, and she's still alive. I was wondering if everybody survived the whole house crumbling apart, but it turned out she has been. So to me, that's telling me she had been watching them for a pretty long time. And the fact that she gave Letty money so she could buy this house in the sky, of like saying it was her mom's inheritance to her, even though her mom had no money, was kind of weird. So I mean, she has been watching them for quite a long time. I have no idea what her plans are for them. I don't know what she's trying to do with Atticus and everything that too. Where is this going? But at the same time, is it just me, or does it seem like she's like, not only does she want to manipulate Atticus, but also she's into him as well too? Is that just me? It seems like she's into him a lot. I mean, she's seen him naked, and she made sure she saw him too. Because the last episode he was butt naked and they were cleaning him off for the ceremony, and she came in there and just looked at him and sat down and just to admire him. So I don't know, something about that. The way she keeps looking at him, it made me think she wants him in some type of sexual type of way. And you got Atticus, who doesn't trust her at all, doesn't like her at all, and even tried to kill her in this episode. Turns out he couldn't do it because her powers protected her from this situation, but he wasn't ready for that. And also the fact that I was thinking to myself, dude, you can't kill her. She's a white woman. You can't kill a pretty white woman. Where you at? Dude, you gonna die. And then she pretty much told him that too. Dude, you can't be killing white women in here. What's wrong with you? You know what's gonna happen to you? No. Even if I didn't have the power, you killing me is your death sentence. Your life is over. You must kill yourself. But overall, watching how with the whole ghost situation, how that got fixed in her too, how the racial tension from the outside of the house, how that got handled by the house was also like amazing. So great episode. Really enjoyed this a whole lot. Acting performance to everybody's always been fantastic, and just watching this whole team going on the journey with them is like so interesting. Now there's a main story that's going on within this show, but it also seems like almost like a monster of the week as well too, which I have no problem enjoying. I don't know what the overall picture is going to be and what's the main goal of everything is right now. But right now, I'm just enjoying the journey. I'm having a lot of fun watching it. Special effects wise, actually done quite well. The monster, the ghost in the house look very freaky and really messed up, and and there's a kind of weird like baby's head on top of a grown man's body, type of situation like that. Just, what is happening here? So I had no idea what kind of experiments this white dude was doing to the black people, but I know it wasn't good. People missing body parts, missing parts of the face, and baby's heads on top of grown people's body. What is happening? And then when you finally see them in their rightful form, and you got Letty using communicating with the ghosts, and to people help them purge the house of the evil spirit, we're like, oh yes. You also seen the racists get what they just deserves too. Yeah, I already knew they were going to die. As soon as they stepped into the house, I thought, oh, they're going to die. They're going to die. But just seeing how they're going to die was like just yes, so good. Overall, another great episode. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Lovecraft Country. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully, watching you will enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shabam, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to 100,000 subscribers, helping my journey to get there. For all those who have subscribed, I just want to say thank you. Like I always say, in my dreams and my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.